Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming in for another Sunday Funday. I don't know why I'm saying thanks. I guess because it is wonderful that you are actually coming in to see the Megan and the Charlie, the film whore himself. I don't call Megan a film whore because she's not a whore. She's more of a film connoisseur a little bit. I watch whatever. I don't even give a shit. As you can see, though, we're here to talk about Mission Impossible Fallout, which I don't know why that is its name.
Fallout from the last movie?
Fallout from one of them. I will fully admit to y'all, I'm not the biggest Mission Impossible fan. I like some of the movies. I do admit some of the action sequences are really creative. Some of them are really unique. It's not my favorite franchise, though, ever. Most of it has to deal with the fact that they're held together by, like, glue. Or glue that you can sort of see. It's like Elmer's glue. I'm good glue.
String and, like...
A little bit of duct tape here and there.
I would say paste, like little elementary school kids use.
Yeah. There's not a strong narrative throughout all the films, which is good and bad. Most way, these are pretty much American James Bond films. For lack of a better way to describe these. They've been going on since 1999, if I'm not mistaken, when the first Mission Impossible, or 97, one of those two.
I would say in the 90s.
I don't remember. So I haven't seen...
Kids.
Yeah, I haven't seen Mission Impossible 5 or 3. And I don't know where some of these plot elements come in. They do kind of mention stuff. I swore they came up in 4. It's been a little bit since I've seen Ghost Protocol, so...
I swear this was the 5th one.
No, this is 6.
Yeah, I guess one went 3rd, and then Ghost
Mission
Protocol...
Impossible, Mission Impossible 2, Mission Impossible 3, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, Mission Impossible Fallout. Probably the stuff came up in Rogue Nation, which, to be fair, a lot of people didn't really see. Even though I think it did still make a decent amount of money, it made it mostly across overseas and everything, where they love action films for some reason.
I would say they're acting like the bad guy from this one that...
Like him and Ethan Hunt, the main character, of course, from these movies.
Yeah, not just that these two had a history with each other, but that we, the audience, had a history.
Yeah, and...
It's like, I've only seen the first 2.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and warn you, if you haven't kept up to date on these movies, there's some elements that are going to be a little... doing that a bit.
I would say you're going to be a little bit lost, but they pretty much recap, assuming this did take place over the course of Rogue Nation, which...
I assume.
I mean, it's about a rogue spy.
Yeah.
So, I had to figure. But...
Yeah. So, real quick, what did you think of Mission Impossible Fallout? Which I swore to y'all I would try to get as many poo jokes into this, and unfortunately, I'm fresh out.
I figure, nuclear...
I know, I just people who are juvenile like me, Fallout can also be whenever you just absolutely have a ton of poo, it's just falling out.
I almost feel like I should be holding up a sign like Wile E. Coyote saying, help. What am I getting myself into?
I was like, she wants to marry this, so she's got weird tastes.
I have no room to speak. But anyway, getting back to the movie.
So what did you think of the fallout of Mission Impossible?
It was alright. It wasn't terrible. But it wasn't like the best thing I've ever seen this year, or even as far as action movies. Like, we were even talking earlier over dinner that a lot of people were saying like it's one of the best action movies. Like, no, we've actually seen a lot more that could actually go on that list.
I've seen better action movies this year. Yeah, and I will agree with that sentiment. It's not that this is a bad action. I mean, there is good action. The camera's pulled back far enough. The edits are quick enough to where it still feels like it's constantly moving forward or constantly making some headway, but it's not so quick to where you're like, quick hit, like fucking Resident Evil Final Chapter still gives me a headache. I will show that movie to you, and you will ask me probably 80,000 times what is happening. I will tell you the same thing every time. I still don't know what happens in that movie because it's all edited everywhere. But, like I said, the action's well shot in the movie, and I will give the movie that. The director has an eye for action. What holds it together, though, is not always the best. There are a number of issues. First off, the action movie, while good, it's lengthy at times. There is one chase sequence which looks really good throughout this one area in Paris. Holy shit, was I after a while checking out. And I'm like, I don't care anymore. I mean, there's only so many death-defying things that can keep happening to these characters to the point where I'm like, it's not that they don't look like they're getting hurt. The characters look like they're getting hurt, which is plus I have to say, it's like, I'm tired of action movies where it looks like a character, it's not even slightly wounding him. And take notice, Die Hard franchise. Thank God you're technically dead right now.
Yeah, like the chase/fight scene at the end.
It felt like it just kept dragging on and on and on.
It was cool looking, but it's like after a while, it's like, okay, I think it's been going on for like an hour. Can we wrap this up, please? It's like I got stuff to do.
It's like, I got shit I can do, guys. Yeah, this movie does suffer from way too much of where it's almost indulgent in its fight sequences.
It's a bit over bloated with action scenes.
Yeah, I mean, this movie runs 2.5 hours and it feels its length at times. Mind you, it's not the Hobbit Battle of Five Armies level of, oh my god, can we end this? The movie was 85% action sequences, and it's bad that even the director does not like it. It's like, Peter Jackson, I don't blame you, and I'm sorry you had to go through that bullshit. But, yeah, you get a lot of... I got little flashbacks to that. I'm like, oh my god, can this stop? Can we just stop with all this action? I almost want to just take a break. And that's the problem. The acting in this is fairly good. There's one not great actor in it, and good old Henry Cavill. He's... Spoiler... He's the bad guy.
Yeah, which I think we called in a previous video.
Yeah, I think we said, like, oh, he's going to be the bad guy. Because we see not only in the previews, at one point it looks like he's fighting Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise's character.
Yeah, it's actually... That's deceiving, because they're actually teaming up to fight this one guy together from, like, different angles.
Yeah.
But it's like, the way they edited it in the trailer, it's like, it looks like they're fighting each other. It's like, well, that's kind of misleading.
Yeah, and then on top of everything, you see in the trailer during the helicopter chase sequence, to let y'all know, was like, you see him shooting at Tom Cruise. Like, okay, we know what's happening here. We know he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
And there's so many other hints they drop on top of your head.
In the trailer.
Yeah. It's one of those that it should have been more of a dun 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 moment, but it just felt more like a...
Yeah, the first few times I saw the trailer, the scene where he's like, well, you know, how many times can a guy like Ethan, you know, be betrayed by the government, the very government that he works for, and still not, you know, break? You know, how much can he take? And just that getting a little bit emotional, like getting a little annoyed himself. It's like, yeah, it's like, I'm calling it. You're the bad guy.
Yeah.
It's like, that's pretty bad when you, like, hint in the trailer, give away in the trailer. It's like, yeah, this is our big bad, or you know, reveal.
Yeah, they try to make a big deal that the guy who, I guess, again, he was in another movie. What was his character's name?
The other bad guy?
Yeah, the bearded dude.
Solomon Lane?
Yeah, Solomon Lane.
Yep.
Yeah, they try to make it seem like he's going to be the new bad guy. Like, no, we know Henry Cavill's in it. I mean, why else are we bringing in this big name? He's only bad because technically he's in TCEU. Yeah, that's a good one for you, Henry. But they try to do this subterfuge and just it doesn't work in the trailers and it doesn't work in the movie at all. And like I said, he's probably the weakest part of the entire film. It's not because you don't 100% get his motivations. He's just
I would say they never really explain why he joins this group of like rogue spies that just like
they're pretty much anarchists and that's it. I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's like he makes such a big deal. It's like, oh, this current world order needs to be destroyed so the new world order can rise. Like, well, why though? It's like what? It's like what put you on this path? It's like how?
why must you destroy to rebuild instead of just fix it?
I'm also kind of curious. Like, well, like, did you get screwed over by the government? Like,
They kind of hint at that at the beginning.
yeah, they don't really like
Explain or really go into that.
Yeah, like we don't really know much about him other than the fact that he's a bad guy.
And he's a little gung ho. What we do.
Yeah, smacking this guy in the face like, where's the syringe? Didn't need it. And breaking the computer that was inside the briefcase. Like, it's like thanks, penis.
Yeah, like I said, it's just his acting is just he's given nothing to do, so he sometimes comes off a little too hammy for his own good. Like during the how long does it take for a guy like that to break?
Yeah,
It's like wow, Angela Bassett even thinks you're being too hammy. Angela Bassett's a big walking piece of pig. Nothing against her. She's a beautiful woman. She's hammy as shit in everything she does. No offense, everybody. Everybody wants to say, Angela Bassett's so great. I'm like, everything she does over the fucking top. She's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger for black women. She's over the top and don't understand sometimes what the hell she's doing.
well, sometimes not always a bad thing. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like one of the best parts of Batman and Robin.
The best but also worst part.
Well, you could tell, like, yeah, some of his lines, like, oh, but you can tell the way he delivered them that he was just enjoying himself, just let loose. It's like, there you go. In fact, he doesn't regret doing that movie. It's like, good on you, sir.
I will say, you don't hear the regret like fucking Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman, I love him to death. If y'all have ever seen Red Riding Hood, first off, that is a massive piece of shit. It is Twilight levels of bad. Ironically enough, brought to you by the same producers. But there's one line that Gary Oldman has to deliver, and you can hear him pause. Like,
do I really have to say this?
And he's like,
I guess.
you almost expect him to go, do I really gotta say this? This is so stupid. This is the dumbest line ever. I'm gonna be made fun of. Like, even if I win all the Oscars for the rest of my life, everybody's gonna remember this line. Mm-hmm. You gotta say it, Gary, or we revoke your contract. Fuck. And he has this like massive like bronze elephant thing that he tortures people with. Don't know how it really works. They kind of try to explain. The science still doesn't check out. But he says, put him in the elephant. There's just this really long pause. You're like, Gary doesn't want to say the line. I don't know why there's such a weird pause, and it's so funny. And
this is the same guy that went a little over top with Fifth Element.
Oh, went over the top?
I mean, he was enjoyably over the top.
Not quite as bad as he was in Lost in Space. Spiders.
Never seen that. Never seen Red Riding Hood either.
Oh, they're almost worth it just to see because they're colossal train wrecks. But back to Mission Impossible Fallout. Yeah, like I kind of already said, the acting in this is good. It's nothing marvelous, but it's good for what it is. Henry Cavill's kind of like I say, a little over the top when it really shouldn't be. I think the big issue is the action. It seems weird to just talk about action movies like its action is its weak point, but not so like with the Fast and the Furious where that action felt always superfluous and it always felt like, all right, well, we're just doing random shit. Who cares about physics? Here, just the action always felt like it went a little too long. And also, this movie could have probably been a 2 hour long set. And it would have been a lot easier to sit through, I think. You got 2.5 hours. We're sitting at the wall. I'm like, alright, come on, guys. I want this done with.
Yeah, what was it, like an hour and a half into the movie that, because we went to a dine-in one.
Yeah.
Like, our servers started passing out the check.
Yeah, I got a little excited. I was like, hey, the movie's almost done.
Yeah, I was like, that was quick.
Yeah, no.
I was like, do you mean the movie's almost over? Like 20 or 30 minutes? It's like, no.
Oh, we still got more.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, getting close to wrapping up. It's like, no, get my hopes up. Why don't you?
And I think that's part of the problem also. The movie sometimes relies on tropes. In a way, like the normal trope of, like, they're almost there and suddenly something happens and the bad guys are able to get away and they gotta have one final confrontation.
Yeah.
None of it's objectively just terrible. None of it is bad. It's just a lot of it you have seen it done before. And sometimes you have seen it done better. Just, it's an aggressively alright movie. It's like, you give it thumbs up, like I give it thumbs up, like, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's an alright movie. It's like, I think, personally, it's like, I think y'all can miss this. And he's like, you absolutely have to see it. Wait till it, like, comes out.
So what would you kind of like give it, like, as a score?
I don't know, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between a 5 and a 6.
Well, which one do you think it really is?
I'm feeling generous, a 6.
I think the movie, with a little bit better editing, its pacing, which is the problem, because I actually just feel like after a while, like, oh my god, I can go take a piss right now. It'll be fun. I'm not going to miss much.
It's like, can't we just, kill each other?
Yeah.
Is somebody kill somebody? I don't give a shit at this point. Just end it.
Yeah. Because of that, it's hard to 100% like say that you should go see this. I would say if you're really spoiled for action, you really need a good action movie, you're not going to be disappointed that you go see this movie if you want to see a good action movie. If you want to see a really smart action movie, you're going to be disappointed then. Like, there's...
I just want mindless, ongoing action porn. Just...
I wouldn't even call it quite action porn, because that would be more like the Fast and Furious franchise.
No, it's car porn.
No, I wish it was car porn. Are you kidding me? That would have been nice. Trust me, the last movie... Oh my god, not only with the asshole that I went to go see it with...
Well, we're talking about the franchise overall, not just...
Oh, the last movie, in fact, the last few movies for Fast and the Furious films have been less about the cars and simply about the action, to the point where the action is getting absurd. Like, absurd levels of like, alright, you don't physics right. I mean, this movie, like I said, with Mission Impossible Fallout, it at least has decent physics. It doesn't have characters falling off of a building and having no scratches and scrapes or anything. Characters get shot, they get shot. People get punched, they get punched. People fall off a fucking mountain, they fall off a fucking mountain and get hurt.
They kill someone, they leave, big puddle of blood in the bathroom.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious, I mean, somebody gets ran over by a tank and they're just going to pop up like a cartoon. They're pretty much non-animated animated movies. It's so bizarre with the Fast and Furious franchise, and I don't get their appeal. I will fully admit that I do not understand their appeal anymore. Like, the first two, I understand because they are car porn. I get them that level. The rest I don't, because they're just action movies with the stupid plot. But to talk about my like I said, what I liked about, or my score, Mission Impossible Fallout. This is gonna seem a little high on my thing because I don't seem to be praising that much. A 7. It is a good, flawed film. It could easily go to a 6. I just don't think that there's enough that atrociously bad. It's just a lot
that bogs it down.
Yeah. I still think that I don't regret going to see this. Just it's one of those that I'm not going to remember this in a week. It's just like, that was a movie I watched.
Yeah, the big action scene at the end. I dozed off for like a minute, and you woke me up. I was like,
hey, look out.
I was like, oh, it's still going on. Like, I missed nothing. Ethan's still chasing after
chasing after him in the copters.
He's chasing after Henry Cavill.
Cavill.
Whatever. Whatever the hell you pronounce that dude's name, Mr. Not Superman.
He's a Nazi Superman.
So I can throw at you.
So yeah, you could miss it, but if you're wanting a good action movie, you're not gonna be disappointed. Just I think temper your expectations. People who are saying this is one of the best movies of all time, I'm like, oh, that's not. It's good. It's not great.
It was just me, but like Ving Rhames and Simon Pegg, they could have been given a bit more to do.
Yeah, they have more to do, especially in Ghost Protocol, and that's part of the thing. It's like, okay, see.
Yeah, it's like I love them both. Like I want to see more of them both, especially Simon Pegg. He was hilarious.
Watch the other movies, the special 2. Well, I don't know about Rogue Nation, but I know especially 4. Yeah, they're in there quite a bit, and they have good little banters and all that. Yeah. So, as you can see, y'all, I got my phone. So that's the end of the month.
It's that time of the month.
Yeah, we got our period coming up, so we got to deal with it. All right, so August, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know there's going to be some in terms of like what we're going to see, because some movie or some weeks is like, all right, we definitely know we want to go see this. Other weeks is like, might see this, might see that instead. Who fucking knows? Next week, we're going to try and see The Darkest Minds. That is based on a young adult novel, of course, about where kids
develop powers.
Yeah, or they die, in all essence. It's a disease that just goes around. We're either going to see that, which I fear that might have a really, really small opening, or really small, theater count, or it's going to be really, really bad. It might be like the host levels of bad. Or we're going to go see Christopher Robin. Like I said, it's not going to be a middle ground anywhere, especially with the week afterwards. I know everybody's kind of talking about the Meg, which I know Megan is, ironically enough, interested in going to see. Hey, don't worry, it's not named after you. If I can, though, I would like to try and get in a Black Klansman review. I know there is... It's just Black Klansman, but, there's an arcane there, so we'll try to get both of them, but if not, we'll probably see the Meg.
I was saying either going to be the Meg or Black Klansman. It's like,
Klansman, guess you're right.
I kind of more lean towards the Meg.
Black Klansman looks hilarious to me. I think it looks funny. I'm like, I know it's a Spike Lee movie. Spike Lee's a fucking racist, but, whatever.
Well, I'm just afraid there's going to be, like, some racist moments that's just, like, it made me feel real uncomfortable as a white person. It's like, oh yeah, that was.
Why? We're not racist. I mean, you might be. I don't know, but I'm fine. I'm not racist.
I'm not racist. I hate everyone equally.
Yeah, exactly. Only one's racist is our friend Adrian. I hope she watches this video. She's gonna punch me in the dick Wednesday.
Probably.
Oh, but
it's kind of a.
It's an ongoing joke.
It's an inside ongoing joke. It's like, probably went right over everybody's heads, honey.
Yeah. The week after Black Klansman or the Meg, we're going to go see Mile 22. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I know some people might be, The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid is not based on even the short story. It's just, whatever.
I've never even, I haven't seen any trailers or heard anything about it coming out. That's always a good sign. No to Alpha.
Yeah, we're going to go see Mile 22, because Alpha looks like it's going to be about as interesting as watching my turds floating in the toilet after I took a massive hairy shit.
I would say it looks like it's going to be along the lines of, like, was it 20,000 BC or...
10,000 BC.
I was only off by 10,000.
Yeah, with a dog in all essence.
Yeah.
And to round out the month, it is going to be me just, eating arsenic. Because we're going to go watch the Happy Time Murders. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, I think I might be sick that weekend.
Yeah, Megan's going to come along with that one. Uh-huh. Yeah, so...
You are going to drag me, kicking and screaming, my nails digging into the floor like, no, I don't want to go, but Mommy.
It could be worse.
How so?
We could be seeing the Emoji Movie again.
I would rather see that. At least
You
we know
say
what we're
that
getting
now.
into. At least we know what we're getting into. Happy Time Murders. Oh my god.
I can tell you what we're getting into the Happy Time Murders. We're getting into a bunch of sex jokes. And not even good sex jokes.
At least the Emoji Movie was it was dumb. But it was at least, kiddie kind of dumb. It's more easily forgivable than, something as dumb as Happy Time Murders.
It's still written probably by the same damn people. More than anything.
Would not surprise me.
So, yeah, that will be the end of our lives this month. Yeah, Mission Impossible.
We can't talk today.
No.
Or ever.
Yeah, it was ever. I was like, I could make a montage of me just flubbing words. Yeah, Mission Impossible Fall. We give it a hard eh. I give it more of a eh. I give it a eh. Mm-hmm. So, eh. It's the best way to describe it.
His is more of a unsure eh. Mine's more of a eh. More solid. Eh.
It could have been worse. I will say that much.
Yeah, it very well could have been.
I would say we have seen worse already this year. So.
Yes.
So, hey, we'll see y'all next week with whatever the hell we happen to go see. Might be Darkest Minds. Really.
And I will say, at least the audience was a bit better. Better than some of the audiences we've had this year.
You say that. I had a lady who just talked every action. Holy shit, this lady that was next. I'm sorry, small rant. Jack, Jaw. She was like, holy shit. I think I just stared over at her for good 5 seconds. Almost wanted to go.
I would say at least our audience didn't have that one kid from Jurassic World. What's happening? What's happening?
Pretty much she was doing that, I think. I couldn't hear her real well. I have a slight hearing impairment in my right ear.
Eh?
But, yeah, it's just... Sarah's Jack on every action scene. Almost want to go, holy shit. I know you're not able to be heard as easily, and you're trying to speak up, but unless your mouth is just stuck on his dick and you're trying to tell him, warn me when you're about to come... You ain't gotta sit here and fucking Ugh. So, that's my rant against the audience this movie.
And we have not had much luck this year, whether with movies or with movie audiences.
Our big issue this year so far in terms of movies, they've been all aggressively okay.
Yeah.
There's been some really good movies, and there's been a lot of movies.
That was the thing. That was the thing we saw.
Yeah, so hey, we'll see y'all next week with either Dark Minds or watching Winnie the Pooh. So, we'll see. We'll see y'all next week, so bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.